Have you ever had anything go missing and then come back?
Yes.
What kinds of things have gone missing? I have two, that's why I'm asking.
Okay, so there was one. I sometimes would sleep with these orange earplugs in because I have a really busy street. And so one morning I woke up and one of my earplugs was missing.
Okay.
And I looked all over for it. I could not find it. And I realized, I think they picked me up last night. And so I think I either tweeted or I sent a private message saying, I think you guys came the other night. If you wouldn't mind taking a look and seeing if you can find my missing earplug because I don't have any more. And
kind of needed to sleep.
It was 3 days afterwards that the earplug I found on the other side of my my apartment.
Way on the other side. So there's no way it could have traveled from your bed in your loft all the way to the other side of the apartment.
No.
Without you being aware of how it got there, unless you just chucked it and sailed it.
I just found it on the floor.
Wow.
Yep.
And you don't have any cats or any dogs or any critters that would pick it up and take it from point A to point B that roam the house?
No.
Okay.
No, I had no animals.
No kids at the time?
No kids. I live alone.
How about that?
Yeah. But there was another time where I had lost something else. It was a small little filter, plastic, like a glass filter thing that I had, and I accidentally dropped it down a sink. Okay. This is the freaky one. We'll talk about apports. So I lost it in the sink. I knew that. And then one day I went over to my curtains, my window, pulled my curtains back, and there on the shelf was that filter, that little glass filter.
On the windowsill shelf?
Well, on the shelf in front of the window. It was placed right there.
Right in the center.
Yeah.
And the last time you knew it had gone down the sink?
It went down the sink. I watched it fall down the sink. Yes.
And it was intact? It wasn't broken?
No, it wasn't broken. But it was small enough to fall down the sink, and then I found it on the other side of my apartment.
And you didn't have a secret plumber that comes to fish it out and put it somewhere?
They would cost a lot of money.
Yes, they would. Well, you have a secret plumber, but it's of the Ponte kind, I think.
Yes, the Ponte kind. Secret plumbers of the Ponte kind.
Wow.
So those are the two things like that I experienced.
I had a pair of earrings that were one of my favorite that I wore a lot. That had been gifted to me by a gal from the Meskwaki Nation in Iowa, and so because they were handmade, they were near and dear to my heart, and so I remember one December day realizing that I just had one in my ear and the other one was gone somewhere. All right, so I hadn't gone anywhere. I hadn't really even left the living room from the time I put them on to the time I realized it was missing. It wasn't like it was all day, it was just a few hours. So I thought, it's got to be around here somewhere. I'll find it. It's probably in one of the sofa cushions or something like that. And so I take the one that I have and go put it near my jewelry box in the bedroom so I know exactly where it is. About 10 days, 2 weeks later, Otter and I have a chance to take our camper down by Carlsbad Caverns and do a little camping at a state park here in New Mexico. So we found a camping spot by a little lake, and it was just lovely, and we set up the camper, and we were just getting things organized and about ready to go to supper because we had been on the road for a while and just decided we didn't want to cook that night. So we were going to go into town and go to supper, and so I got everything out of my suitcase and was getting ready and looked over into one of the storage areas right beside our bed in the camper, and the missing earring is hanging there. It was not there when we packed up the camper to leave from here to go to the lake. I did the packing. It wasn't there. I had no reason, and there was nothing that I took from the living room where I had originally lost it out to the camper, nothing at all except for myself.
So do you think somebody borrowed it?
I think somebody borrowed it and returned it.